is break the chains off. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is take the chains off. All we wanna do is break the chains off. All we wanna do is break.
Welcome to the 40-Year-Old Naturalista, where I'm giving you tips and tricks on how to take care of your natural hair now that you've turned 40. Well, some of you are already in your mid-40s, creeping into your 50s, maybe you're in your 60s, or maybe in your 30s. But the one thing that we all have in common is that we are brand new naturals, and we're trying to figure out what to do with our natural hair. Now, earlier in the year, I said to you, I was going to share a part of my journey on why I went natural, and it's all right here in this journal. On January 24th, 2011, I wrote, on January 20th, I cut off all of my hair, and I thought I was going to cut my hair into the Halle Berry 2010 style, but instead, I decided to stop relaxing my hair and start with the hair nature intended for me to have. Jennifer, my all-natural hairstylist, cut it all off, and she left a little at the top, and everything else, gone. She asked, "How do you feel?" At first, I was lost for words, but then I said, free. Free that I don't have to worry about straightening my hair. Free that I don't have to worry about getting my hair wet. Free that I don't have to be held hostage by my hair. It's going to be one hell of a journey. My hair is so thirsty. I need to remember to drink tons of water and to eat healthy. These are all things I should have been doing from the very beginning. I'm in the process of trying to figure out what works for my natural hair. Aloe vera gel doesn't keep my hair moist, but mix it with some coconut oil and shea butter. Now there's some progress. I also mixed a little of my leave-in conditioner with my Carol's Daughter oil into a tiny spray bottle that I carried with me. And so far it's working, but it's still too dry for my liking. I'll give it a couple more weeks, then I'll make another concoction. Makeup and earrings is a must because I really want to try to look as feminine as possible. It's my first day back to work, and I wonder if I'll get positive or negative reactions, or maybe both. Now, only one person said something. One of my coworkers. She was the only one who acknowledged that I went natural. So today I bought a new moisturizing cream. It sent me back by roughly $9. I sure hope it works because I've already spent $51 on products, which included a brush, PAIK oils, moisturizers, aloe vera gel, conditioners, a silk scarf, and $60 for my haircut. Also another couple of dollars to cover up the gray, all added up to $122. Please, God, help me tame this dry hair, but most of all, help me love my natural hair. It's hard to imagine that I only wrote that 5.5 years ago, but I must admit I have definitely embraced my natural hair. Now, since launching the 40-Year-Old Naturalista's YouTube channel, I've received a lot of outreach saying, thank you so much for sharing your story, whether it was the big chop in corporate America, or the Lotta Body twist out, or just, the reason why I decided to launch the 40-Year-Old Naturalista. Now, the main feedback that I've been getting from the majority of the people who's reached out, they said, this is exactly what I needed. Because most of the naturalistas that are out there, they have this long, flowing, lovely, healthy, full head of curls, and the products are doing exactly what it needs to be doing. But nobody talks about the emotional process. Nobody talks about the thinning of the hair. Nobody talks about how to take care of your body from the inside out. And as women, as we're getting older, these are things that we have to be concerned about. We're concerned about our worry spots where we have the balding in the center or the receding hairlines. What the hell to do with all these grays? We also have other issues going on in our lives, whether it's a career change, our children going off to college, maybe we've recently gotten divorced, or maybe we just got laid off from our jobs. Pick any one of those life topics, or any one that I haven't listed. But I'm telling you, the older you get, you really have to start to focus on taking care of your body from the inside out. It's not just about your hair and getting the twist out right and what products to use. It's about dealing with everyday life. And so going forward with the 40-Year-Old Naturalista, I'll still give you tips and tricks on how to take care of your natural hair. But I also want to share some of the stories that people share with me on what they're going through, whether they are trying to figure out, should they go back to school and get that MBA program? How is that going to work in their everyday life? Or maybe you're trying to figure out, should I do that YouTube cooking channel? Or maybe it's time for you to think about retirement. Again, being a naturalista isn't just about the styling of your hair. Being a naturalista is all about taking care of yourself from the inside out, and it's a journey, and I want to be there for you. So make sure that if you have any questions at all, any concerns, any topics you want me to touch on, please go ahead and send those emails to tcsviews, that's tcsviews, @gmail.com. You can also reach out to me on Instagram, same handle, tcsviews, as well as Twitter. For those of you who've already sent your questions in and I've responded, thank you so much for your support. And if you like what you're seeing and love what you're hearing, don't forget to go ahead and click that subscribe button. I'm not going to bombard you with emails, but you will know every single time that I've posted a brand new video. All right, folks, this is TC's Views, and I'm the 40-Year-Old Naturalista giving you tips and tricks on how to take care of your natural hair and yourself now that you've turned 40.
All we want to do is take the chains off. All we want to do is break the chains off.